Howdy.
Howdy.
Hey, everybody. How y'all doing? Good to see y'all tonight.
Been a long week.
It has been. It has been a long week at work, but we're kind of in a little warmer weather, feeling a little better.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, we finally out of a deep freeze.
Yeah, I did my walk between all the dealerships this morning with no jacket even.
Yeah. We'll be back a little cool tonight and tomorrow night, but
Yeah, it was colder when I left than it was when I got there.
yeah, it's not bad outside. Good to see everybody though. So hey, Sharon, Wendell, Mr. Gary, Miss Leanne Smith,
Mr.
hey, River Mars, hey,
Mr.
Billy,
Billy, Gene Hudson,
yeah,
Mr. Whoops, that's not Greg. That's Gary again. I can't read. I need glasses. Apparently.
Good to see everybody. Hey, Roger.
And Holler.
Hey, Miss Catherine. Hey, Miss Yvonne.
Yeah, Burr is right.
Shoot, it was nice yesterday. It was almost too hot.
Yeah, believe it or not, I actually kicked off the covers.
Hey, Mark Creel. Good to see you. Jeffy.
Y'all been talking.
Hey, John.
Southern Belle. Miss Celine.
Hey, Miss Celine.
Selena.
Or Miss Dunn.
Mm-hmm. Miss Dee.
Why is the car going real slow in front of the house?
What's new?
Oh. Hey, Miss Dee. Katie G. Mr. Tennessee Cherokee. Good to see everybody tonight. Hope we don't. Hey, Stacy. Flat Rock.
Blackie.
Tim.
Blackie.
Hey, Chad. Miss Bobby. Good to see everybody tonight. Hey, Patrick.
And they're still going. Wow.
Hey, Mr. Moore. Hey, Miss Burton. Hey, Greg. Hey, piling in on us, babe. Hey, Larry.
Cryptids. Did we say Patrick?
Yeah, I suppose. They piling in, babe. I don't think you can keep up with them.
I'm thinking the same
hey,
thing
Robert.
At this point.
Old Line Cryptid JR. Good to see you, brother.
Has Misty had a baby goat yet? Oh, that's the end of it. We made it.
Good to see all y'all tonight. I'm glad everybody's made it out.
Yeah, how'd he get out of the basement? That's what everybody wants to know.
Hope, hey, Erica. Hope everybody's thawing out a little bit. Hey, Kens. Murray. Hey, Robert. It's good to see everybody tonight. I hope everybody's had a good week. We're thawing out finally in Alabama a little bit. It's kind of warmed up since Monday, hasn't it? Yeah. Had a little rain. Had some pretty sunshine. Kind of felt good not to be freezing to death. So.
I'm with Greg. If that goat's still not here, it's got a tumor, not a baby. Hey, George White. Whoops.
Hey, Al. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Hey, we didn't have a live last Friday night. I had to work. Hey, Sherry.
And I was just tired.
And Rebecca's wore out. And just a long week. I'm still trying to get used to these 12-hour shifts. And I'm going to be honest with you, they're whooping me right now. Mm-hmm. But I'm hoping they'll calm down.
They're whooping me too. Because it's a whole different routine.
Yeah. So it's, getting used to them. Plus, I'm a lot older than I used to be when I worked them the last time. So, and we've just had a lot of trouble at work. I don't know what the deal is. So.
Hey, Michelle.
So.
Yeah, hey, it's raining over here too.
Well, it's gone now. Hey, William, good to see you, man. Y'all finally thaw out down there. And
hey, Mr. Gene.
Gulf Shores. Hey, Mr. Gene. Oh, yeah, tomorrow night is fire pit night at 6 p.m. Weather looks good. Looks like low tomorrow night's about 45. So That's on up in the night, so it's like from about 6 to 10. Very nice outside. So they were. So it'd be nice tomorrow night to have a good fire pit. So I hope if any of y'all was able to come, you can.
Hey, Barb.
Hey, Barb. Good to see you. Good to see you.
Yeah, I'm thinking about making some. Hey, Mr. Robinson, making some sourdough. Sorry, cream cheese sourdough brownies.
Yep.
Cheesecake sourdough brownies. Yep. That's what it was. So it's a brownie swirl with cheesecake, basically. And the brownie batter is made with sourdough. And they were delicious. So I'm thinking of sharing.
Yep. Plus, you made some waffle mix.
Yep. That's for in the morning, though, for breakfast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. If I can get up and go hunting, I don't know if I'll make it or not. I may have to wait. Get up later in the morning and go hunting. I tell you, as I get older, I don't want to get up once I go to bed. I tell you. I don't know if all y'all that way too, but whoa. But I know what a lot of mine is I'm not getting the sleep I need when I'm working.
Well, and you're not getting the sleep you need on your days off either.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So. But I hope everybody in y'all part of the country is doing a lot better. I know.
Hope your snow's all melting. Those that got snow and didn't need it.
I know. Spencer finally thawed out.
He's got a muddy mess now.
Now he's got a muddy mess. I hadn't got any, Don.
None.
That done very well. I did. Shoot at one other day, and didn't do very well. But it was about a 250-yard shot. And I ain't took a shot like that in a long time. So, and it was right at dusky dark. So, and I'm older now, so I imagine that
falling off that bucket's hard on a man.
I imagine, yeah.
Hey, Jesse Underwood.
I imagine that rifle wasn't steady either. I have a sneaking feeling. So I'm gonna have to do some changing up. So.
Yeah, they clear cut the woods behind us, which messed everything up.
Yeah, it's kind of got everything kind of out of whack. I'm gonna have to. I got an inch and a half up in Michigan.
Over 3 hours.
Yeah,
that's a lot in 3 hours.
Yeah, so Roger's moving, ain't it?
It's moving.
It's a moving. Thought me and Rebecca couldn't keep up with it to call names out a while ago. It's moving so fast. But
that's it exactly. Can't kill him if you don't shoot him.
That's it. That's right.
Hey, Michael.
Hey.
Hey, other Michael.
Michael X and Michael Haywood. Good to see both of you. Good to see both of you.
Oh, that's cool. 6-year-old grandson got his first deer.
Hey, that's good. That's cool. That's cool.
I'll get my first deer one day.
You need to go with me Sunday.
We'll see.
But it ain't gonna be too bad.
Yeah, we'll see. I do need to go.
Yeah. Well, you need to. Ain't about a little over a week left.
Ain't much left.
Goes out Monday week, February 10th. And used to be it went out today, years ago. And I apologize for putting January 30th on the live. I do have an excuse because at work, the way we have to do our dates backs me up one day. I hate to say that, but of course that's how they do.
Ooh, turkey season. There we go.
That's how it works. So my brain was still on the 30th, and even though today's the 31st, so because we had to sign everything out because I started my shift on the 30th, so everything gets signed out on the 30th. So my brain was still working on the 30th. So, but anyway, I still got a week to hunt, so I have done pretty good in the last week. So but anyway. So what you got to?
Well, books and all, I guess. Let's go ahead and start talking about books. So I got books for y'all. And I want to talk about that herbal program again. If you can afford it and do the 1-year program, they do a different one every month. And this month is detox. We're talking about nettles, burdock, and milk thistle. And it's been pretty good learning about all those. I've made some detox teas with ginger and nettle seeds, and that was pretty good for liver health. There's just so much good information and recipes in these books, but they're specifically targeted to certain things that have that are a system, I guess you could say. Like next month is going to be heart health. Hey, Mopar. Did I miss somebody else in there? But y'all check it out. It's the Apothecary at Home. And like I said, they send you, it's well worth it if you can afford it. They send you 3 different herbs. I mean, and it's a good amount of them too. And they send you this nice little booklet of all the information for you to study with links to get further information. They send you little bottles and everything. So, I mean, you are all set to do several recipes just with this one little box. So, just putting that plug out there again. Anybody wants that link, y'all let me know. I'll send you a link.
Now, this chicken thing is fixing to get serious.
Book of the week. So, this just happens to be on chickens, but this company makes books for all animals. This is a stories guide, and they have been like the go-to book on how to do for pretty much every animal on the farm at this point. But chickens is a good starter animal, and so are rabbits. Rabbits are quiet. Most people can have a rabbit in the city without anybody ever knowing, if you can get past cute little fluffies, because they are actually of the devil if you handle a lot. They can be of the devil. Ask every scar on my arm. But chickens, y'all know chickens is a good commodity these days.
Yeah, with eggs out of sight.
That the prices people are telling me that they are charging in their areas is just unreal. Yeah. I mean, $9 and $10 a dozen, and that's if there's any on the shelves to start with. So, raising chickens. This is the Stories Guide. Stories Guide is awesome. Need to get one for Misty on goats. I'm pretty sure she probably has one, and I have one for it as well.
You got a goat book right here somewhere. I bought
I got several. Yeah. They're on the shelf right there. Yeah. And I find books online too, and download them or save them or print them if I can. And I just love books. So, but
hey, Farm. Good to see you.
I was looking at another book. Let me see if I can find it real quick. I was looking at another book because I was going to pick out a plant. From a book. So I was looking at this one, and y'all seen it before. And in this book, I flipped to a page, and it was on beggar's ticks. Well, I was like, beggar's ticks. I wonder if that's the same thing as beggar's lice. Well, guys, it's not. Beggar's lice is a whole different plant than beggar's ticks. However, how many of you don't know what beggar's lice is? You've been walking through woods or cemeteries or wherever, and you get all these little things stuck to your pants and socks and shoes.
Some of the best quail food out there.
Yeah, that is beggar's lice. So did y'all know that it actually has medicinal value? Because I did not. I could not for the life of me think of anything good other than feeding wildlife that there could be for beggar's lice. Love-hate relationship, because you get it on your clothes, you can't get rid of that stuff.
But I got my pants when I was bird hunting. I knew there's going to be quail around there somewhere.
Yep. But there are medicinal properties to it. And so some of these there's a tea that you can make to treat fevers. There is a tea combination to treat kidney conditions and improve memory. You can treat rheumatism with, again, a tea. There's also another tea that treats coughs. But the one that I found really interesting was crushed root of the beggar lice plant mixed with bear oil to treat skin cancer.
Interesting.
And that's one that has been done for a long time. The Indians did it. I don't know what the compound is in the beggar's lice that blends with bear oil and treats skin cancers. I mean, that's just wild to me. But yeah, so it's also food for game. It also helps improve soil fertility if you use it as if you use it like a green mulch, meaning you plant it and then bend it over and let it die on top of the soil. It can actually repel insects, pests, and it can inhibit weed growth as well because it's a little bit taller and it, shades out everything underneath. And livestock fodder, you can use it for that as well. So our plant of this week is beggar's lice, believe it or not. So there you go.
And we got a little bit of it here.
Mm-hmm. And I've seen it.
I wish more of it would grow.
I have not seen where. All I know is I have it on my pants.
On the pond.
Is it on the pond?
Yes, on the pond. I can show you a couple of the bushes. I wish it would grow along the edge of the woods a lot more. It's good stuff.
What did y'all call it, Mr. Robinson? He said he's never heard beggar's lice, but he knows what I'm talking about. They called it something else.
Most of around this part of Alabama is always called beggar's lice. And when we'd get back from hunting, we'd take cotton and pick it off of us, and Daddy'd save that beggar lice. And when we went hunting next time, it'd be stuck to that cotton, and he'd throw it out where it'd come up somewhere else. And that's how we established beggar lice in a lot of places they wasn't none. And we were doing that, to make quail feed.
Yep.
Doves like it. I think rabbits will eat on the bush too. Just like it will cane and stuff like that. So,
but it's
it makes pretty little flower in the spring too.
Its proper name is Hakilia virginiana. Scientific name.
Yeah. Grows up about, I think the biggest I ever seen it maybe have been close to knee high.
Mm-hmm. Yep, it's really a pain in the.
It likes to grow on hillsides, around next to woods, especially where people's not plowing or bush hogging.
No,
it'll come up and it'll get pretty thick.
Go over there.
And it makes some good food for wildlife. All right, sister, get up here and lay down for a little bit. Calm down, okay?
She says, I'm coming to you, Daddy.
No, you're not coming to me. Get up here. Get up here, girl. You can get
She's got to make her debut on the show today.
Well, come in. Come on. All righty.
Stick tights. It may be a little flat, roundish looking thing. Kind of more of an oval than a circle.
Kind of like a teardrop.
Is it a teardrop?
Sort of like a teardrop, sort of. And you'll know it when you get it on you.
It's flat.
And there'll be a million of them you can get on you in just a minute.
And they are the devil to get off.
Yeah. In fact, my hunting vest that's in the closet actually still has some on it.
I think we sacrificed a sock one time and just used it to wipe it off of everything.
Yeah. So, talking about chickens, though, right now the price of eggs is out of sight. I was in Publix today because I had to go in there and get stuff for the fire pit tomorrow night. When I come down through the egg section, it was kind of
bare,
kind of thin looking. Also, the bread was thin looking, and I don't know why. Maybe just the bread guy didn't run today. But
well, it could be that, or it could be all this weather that we're having.
Yeah.
But also it's the first of the month.
First of the month, yeah. But no, Publix wasn't that busy when I was in there today. But
send me a message, Superfly. Yes, you use the whole plant. You use the seeds, you use the root, you make a tea with the seeds and the leaves. So yeah, it's pretty much.
Yeah. Also getting time to think about what garden stuff you're gonna plant. You need to go ahead and be.
I can tell you why the meat's on sale and not the eggs. Because you had to do away with the chicken. So they'd still use the meat.
Yeah. Yeah, I've heard they've slaughtered a lot of chickens in the last few weeks.
Yeah.
A lot of chickens have got slaughtered. So, because of the bird flu. So sooner or later, chicken will probably get high. We know beef's high right now. Lord, I'm seeing steers going for $3,500 a piece. Milk cows are going for about $3,500 when it's milking. I don't know what the young calves are even going for right now.
More.
So beef's real high. Of course, it ain't come down in the grocery store none either. And so still high. Maybe things will start getting better sooner or later. We'll just have to wait and see. Which, cold weather puts a lot of havoc on livestock. People lose a lot of livestock in severe cold weather. Just a lot of things. So $1,800 a piece for weaning calves. Yeah. Wow. It done got rough.
And you know how you scoot it up in the bed, Ella? Take your foot and bring it up on the recliner and push.
You might as well tell everybody what's going on.
Ella's over here. And Ella says, go ahead. So it's been a long week. In addition to Mark's schedule, Ella had to have her gallbladder removed. So they kind of had a not quite emergency surgery, but she went in to have some pain in her stomach checked out, and they removed it the next day. They admitted her that night. So
she's gonna be stove up for a little while.
She got home last night, and she's doing. She's still hurting a little bit, but if you've ever had your gallbladder out, she's on day 2. Y'all can kind of guess how she's feeling.
Yeah. Phyllis, I hate that you and John ain't gonna be able to make it tomorrow. I'm sorry to hear that.
Next month.
Oh yeah, we're getting into warmer months. Hopefully March, April, and June, May, and June. So the only time we might not have it.
Ooh, massive fish kill in Orange Beach.
Yeah, I've seen that. They contributed cold weather to that. So yeah, there's a lot of creeks down in there. It's just full of the cigar type fish and something else, I guess you call them.
They just not used to that cold.
We sure will, Gary. I got your name on the list about having your procedure done. So
are Vienna sausages high?
Vienna sausage. I don't know. I hadn't paid no attention on Vienna.
I hadn't paid attention to that either. Yeah. Maybe y'all can, Miss Michelle. We look forward to having anybody that can make it.
We always have a good time. Always have a good time.
Mullet and other brackish water species.
Okay.
Wendell said, yeah, the Vienna sausages have gone up.
Well, yeah, hash is almost $4 a can now.
Oh, wow.
Corned beef hash, and I like it. So, Lord. So it's getting
$1.25 for a can of Vienna sausages and potted meat. Wow.
Yeah. Yep. Yes.
Yeah, the prices is not going down. I can tell you that.
Right. But going back to what I was saying a while ago, is getting that time, start thinking about what you're going to plant in your garden and planning it out, not planning, but planning.
And a lot of it should have been already started.
Yeah. So, going what you're going to plant. There's some stuff you can plant early. Of course, in Alabama, our frost date's April 15th, which I heard it may be going to be rolled back. Was it April 1st?
It's right around the 1st, but we don't plant till after Easter just in case.
Did they roll us back?
It's been the 1st of April for a long time.
Okay. But it was
for as long as I've been here, it has.
I've always seen that April 15th, but okay.
Yeah, because you're zone 7B to 8A.
Yeah.
So y'all have that earlier one. 7A has a April 15th date.
Okay. So be thinking about it. Good time to get lime in your garden. It still have time maybe to
chicken of the trees. Cool.
Start breaking down. Yeah, most squirrels are good. I need to go squirrel hunting here next week or two.
I don't read it, Phyllis. Just don't read it.
I wish Spencer was on here because today, but I didn't go get it. The guy I used to work with at Quarry, that's a very good barbecue man, had chitlins on the.
Yeah, we're not eating at Doug's no more, Ella. Doug, we're not eating at Doug's no more. Doug now has chitlins.
Yeah. So yeah, he.
Now we still gonna eat his barbecue, but not his chitlins.
His ribs are real good too, and his wings.
His wings are good too. He won the best in Alabama one year.
Yeah, but I seen he put chitlins on the menu, so I will be visiting him. I started going today, but I'm gonna pass the day on the chitlins because I am funny about who cooks my chitlins. Not knocking him because I know he'll probably do good with them, but. When you eat your ants and the lady
that's exactly what it is, Greg. That's exactly what it is.
Yeah. But I will have to go try them out.
I told Mark that I would, they boil them and then they batter them. I told him if I want, and then they put syrup on them after they fry them. I told him if I wanted fried batter with syrup on it, I'd just make pancakes.
I just poured a golden eagle in the plate, then wipe it through it.
That's what I do with a pancake.
Yeah. But anyway,
if I wanted fried batter with syrup, I'll just make a pancake. Leave the rest of that mess out of there. You can't.
All you folks that eat potty meat and buying the sausage, you eat the same thing. Yeah. I hate to tell you that.
Yeah. I don't eat them anymore either.
I hate to break the news to you.
Yeah, I don't eat them anymore neither.
Oh me.
We got Mr. Gary putting people's channels in the chat for us. Thank you very much, sir. But y'all be sure and check out everybody that he puts in the comments.
Yeah, there were some good shows on this week. Woodwalkers, Miss V and Roger and Old Line Cryptids and Coombo had a good second interview with Flash of Beauty.
Yeah.
So if y'all hadn't seen them, y'all go check them out.
And outdoor.
And hey, Anthony, and if anybody in here doesn't know it, Miss Christie passed away this week, and very sorry to hear that. I think her sister.
Yeah, I've seen that, Greg. That's a no.
Her sister did come on her Facebook page, Christie's Facebook page, and everything. So I think she'll be having a memorial. I don't know when it is. So. Really hated to hear that. Glad I got to meet Miss Christie twice, and had a good lengthy conversation with her, carrying her to Birmingham. Me and her talked a lot about her childhood. Her people originally from Mississippi. I can't remember what part of Mississippi, but they were cotton farmers.
Philip Miller, it's a girl in Texas. Didn't she live in Texas?
Yeah, Miss Christie.
Named Christy Leslie.
Yeah. And she come to the meet and greet. She was in chat sometimes. She was over on Woodwalkers a good bit. And when Beast TV was having regular shows, she was there pretty regular. And I think she'd been coming to meet and greet since they started having them, I think. So it's good to meet her 2 times. And made very good cookies. She was a character.
She was definitely a character.
You had to know how to take her. Once you figured her out a little bit, you figured out she was all right. So, but she was a good person. She just had her ways like all the rest of us do. But we will miss her, and y'all be praying for her family. And for the next coming up, because it's you know, and anyway, really hated to hear it. Really did. So all right. I don't know of any Bigfoot stuff going on.
Yeah, we just been trying to make it through winter.
Yeah, I did one day last week go up
Hey,
on.
let me talk about plant stuff real quick.
Okay.
So, we mentioned it's time to start seeds and stuff. Keep in mind that the earlier you plant them, the more you have to pot them to bigger sizes. And no, Selena, you didn't. Like tomatoes, if you're planting them now and you're giving them the proper light and everything, they're going to have to be repotted in a month, which is still 2 months from sticking them in the garden. So keep that in mind. And things like squash, zucchini, they have a big seed and the plant is going to grow big right off the bat. So again, the earlier you plant it, the more you're going to have to pot up. So look on the back of your package. It usually will give you a time frame of when to start it indoors to where you can plant it after danger of frost. So go by that rule of thumb. If you want it to be a bigger plant and you have the room for it, start it even earlier.
And also, it's the time to plant fruit trees. Be getting them in the ground. And that way maybe they get a little root before spring gets here. And the ground ought to be good and soft right now with the rains we've been having, so it'll be a good
Almost time to prune, yeah.
Yeah, well, time
a
to
lot
prune
of people,
too.
Yeah, a lot of people wait to plant till spring for some reason or late winter. I prefer to plant the fruit trees
in the fall, but you can still do it now.
Yeah. But you plant in fall and you start pruning in spring before the spring starts. So
it's a good time if you're thinking about planting anything to get it get it going, and before you know it, spring will hit, and then we may have early spring. You never know.
I'm afraid we're gonna have early spring followed by a frost again.
Yeah, and that could very well happen. And
I don't want to lose all my blueberries. I had a good blueberry harvest last year.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, we got to get our strawberries back going good.
I got a few of them out there.
Guess we're going to have to build a cage over them or something. But,
I think what I need to do is, I'm really not exactly sure what I need to do, because what's happening is they're laying on the soil.
And getting a little rotten.
And the bugs are eating the berries from the underneath. So the proper way to do it is through plastic, to where the berries aren't on the soil. But I don't like to do plastic. So,
right.
And then when you do plastic, the runners don't root.
William, how'd y'all's orange trees and all that do through the snow and everything? I know some people were covering them and stuff just to be on the safe side.
Oh no, Miss Phyllis, I'm so sorry. Y'all didn't put any heat in there to protect it from the drop in temp.
Yeah, a buddy of mine, he had a propane heater running in his greenhouse the whole time.
That's what we used to do. We used to have a little heater in the greenhouse on the days it dropped below freezing.
Yeah.
Oh, green stop. That's pretty cool. Oh, I might have to try that.
Well, I know they usually put suckers off and keep growing. It ought to, and with us getting some snow, y'all know as well as I do that put nitrogen in the ground. That's why up north their soil's so much fertile.
Dang, Phyllis, I'm sorry.
They get the good snows that puts nitrogen in the ground. It helps them. Plus, they have that black soil from the volcanoes and from when the ice glaciers were pushing back thousands of years ago. And down here, we were half of us are under the ocean. So, and then through erosion, a lot of our land has lost its good nutrients. But, and two, the farming practices, it wasn't very good farming practices, but they didn't know no better back then. But they were just trying to survive, so they had they farmed what they could farm. So, but you might have to next year, fellas, to be on the safe side, maybe have y'all
a backup.
Make
a thermostat. Well, not really a thermostat. They make a Bluetooth thermometer that you can put in your greenhouse, and you can set it on your phone to turn on an alarm when it drops to a certain temperature. That way you'll know if your heater's working or not. And if it drops to that certain temperature, you'll have time to, like set it for 35. You'll have time to go run out there and change out a heater, because it'll send you an alarm on your phone.
Yeah.
We bought one, but I never did get it hooked up. In fact, it's still sitting right here. That purple thing right there.
Yeah, we got to get your greenhouse going back.
Yeah, where sister tore into it trying to get to Mushy.
Yeah. Let's see.
Out of town on top of that. Dang.
Now, going back to boogers, it's been fairly quiet. I know a few people have heard some howls, and I've seen people make that comments at a few places on other channels, and which I told y'all about getting growled at and hearing 2 tree knocks and a tree falling a few weeks ago up on the hunting club, and hadn't really been back up there a few times. Walked through there where the growl came from, very thick in there. I will probably go back there and walk through there with the camera going to let y'all see what it really looks like. May do that this coming up week sometime if everything goes okay. And but with deer season fixing to go out, especially here in Alabama next week, and they're talking about it being fairly warm here in February. Right now, I think I've seen the 14-day outlook looks very moderate temperatures here. Might be a good time to be out checking stuff, especially with deer season going out. Boogers will know the hunters are out of the woods. Turkey season don't come in till almost April, so the woods are going to be pretty quiet, except for maybe a few squirrel hunters or rabbit hunters or something like that. Woods are going to get quiet for the next few weeks, and might be a good time to go check out some places. You might hear something. They may get a little active, and so start paying attention. Plus, them hoot owls are going to start really getting started up here this next month. So I will. Yeah, I'd like to hear what you guys say about that, Stacy. I've been meaning to call you and just hadn't thought about it. I'm sorry. This new shift got me all turned upside down and everything else. So I don't even know what day it is hardly anymore, because being off some during the week and flip flopping.
Hey, Mr. Ken.
It's kind of keeping me. I don't know which way to go some days. So once I get used to it, I'll start being back on cue. Maybe. I hope so. Anyway.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. But in fact, they done fixing to put us on some more overtime. I don't really feel like doing that, but oh well. So
yeah, they're taking the off Sundays and making them work.
Yeah. Well, we've got a lot going on. I can't go over the live here, but there's a lot going on right now. Production is wrapping on up some more. It's gaining ground. So, and plus, getting in that time of year where people start getting their tax money back and they start buying vehicles. So, so everything kind of revs up.
Vehicles.
Yeah. So, cool. Phyllis is going to a autograph ball next weekend. That's pretty cool. not a fancy girl, so I'm out of my element.
Yep.
I think you'll keep them entertained,
You'll be
Phyllis.
fine.
You'll do great. We need to go to Mobile to Mardi Gras one of these days.
Huh.
What is that?
Superfly's comment. Guy they found in the woods over there on their road. Clothes were tore off, they said.
I hadn't heard about that Superfly. Which up there in your neck of the woods, I'm gonna say this: it's never something unusual up there. That little old place is a busy place up there. But no, I hadn't heard that. But his clothes were tore off of him.
That's what he said.
And where was he found exactly at up in there? Yeah, you just
message him later.
Yeah, I'll just do that. Yeah, don't put that on here. Hey, Jeff.
You don't want everybody and their neighbor coming to see you.
Yeah. No. Hey, Randall. Good to see you, man. Good to see
Mr. Denduven.
He'd been in here.
I know. I hadn't spoke though.
Okay. Well, I wasn't being husband. I just didn't know he'd been here for a while because he talked about it snowing in Detroit. So I know a lot of sickness been going on too. Flu's real bad here in Alabama.
Say hey to Yarrington.
Yeah, I spoke to Jeff. Yeah. Flu's been bad here in Alabama. Pneumonia. I don't know what else. Probably RSV and bronchitis.
Oh, yeah.
When Ella was in the hospital the other day, I was very reluctant to go to the hospital because I said, man, I don't need to be sick. Not knocking her being up there. I'm just saying I was real, even at work now, because I am around a lot of people. I try to stay away from them best I can. Not trying to be ugly. I'm just trying to, I don't need to catch nothing right now. So.
I didn't even want to be in there with how many.
Hey Rex, how you doing? Good to see you. Hey Miss Sharon, good to see you. Oh. Huh. Well, I know where you're talking about. So that'd be good. Wendell, just be careful down there. Hunting season's still in. I don't know. They may be having a hunt going on Hollins this weekend, so be mindful of that. Which they can't hunt there at the hunter's camp.
No, sister.
That's a safety zone, but just be mindful.
No, sister.
They do still they'll have a hunt. I don't know which zone this weekend on Hollins. I don't know if it'll be on A zone or B zone. The next weekend ended up for them, so just be mindful of that.
Hey, Mr. Richards.
Hey, Richards, good to see you. But
Mr. Denton.
Hey, Mr. Harold, good to see you.
Oh, that's good. That's not good, but that's good.
Okay. We'll sure keep him in prayer and everything.
What type are you using? The horse paste?
That's probably what she's talking about. Yeah. Yep. I used to have to buy it all the time when I had horses and cows. Shot form and paste form. That was always in Angus calves, $1,000 a piece.
Wow.
Woo, mercy. I need to get back to cattle business pretty soon. Should have had them there already, though.
I've been begging for cows.
I need some help putting up fences. Can't do it all by myself, baby. Oh, not work too. I'm sorry. 20 years ago, when I had a lot more energy, I could have probably handled it.
Holstein bulls are at least 500.
Wow. Yeah, it's up there.
Just bring me a heifer. Go ahead and breed
He
her.
ain't gonna bring you no heifers. That's his money makers.
I know. Bring me one.
He'd probably say you a steer, but he gonna hang on them heifers.
No, I want the heifer.
Well, you probably have to pay him premium for it. That's his money maker. Oh me. I don't know of anything coming up the next month or so. I hadn't seen nothing. Any conferences? I know they had the East Alabama one. Heard it went real well. Hey, we didn't get to make it, but I just can't get to everywhere I like to, and just was a lot going on. I heard they had a good crowd, and so that was
Wow, 4,000 apiece. 2-year-old bulls.
good. Wow.
Sister, your nose is cold. Your breath stinks. So go away.
Yeah.
And you need a bath.
Yes, she does. Yeah, um, I'd like to go to Mardi Gras. I'd like to do that. Yeah, I need to go. We need to ride up to Horse Creek Cemetery before the green up happens, where we can look around better.
Where you can see the snake before you step on it.
Well, not just that, but you can, because there's a lot of people being growled at and all kind of stuff at that cemetery. And I know a guy that was run out of there turkey hunting.
You need to share that on our page.
He told
Michelle.
He got growled at twice in there turkey hunting. And
don't lick me.
Okay. Jonesboro. Okay, thank you, Michelle. I know the Alabama one's going to be in June again, I think, up there in Anniston, where they had it at last year. I don't even know who's in it. I've seen some of the names. Didn't even recognize some of them. I don't know who they are. And so.
While we're talking about ivermectin curing cancer and stuff, how many people have heard of the Osage orange? I was doing some reading of a reel or research after watching a reel where they grate it up, and I guess they throw it in a smoothie or something. I don't know what they really do with it. I hadn't done that much research, but it pretty much backs the cancer back up into remission too.
I hadn't heard that.
Yep.
So we're talking about the old horse apple.
The old horse apple, hedge apple. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, them things used to grow prevalent around here. I hadn't.
They shave it up and take so much of it every day.
Oh, okay. Wendell said they're going to move the conference over to Fort McCullough.
Okay.
Okay. That's good.
Still by Anniston.
Yeah, right there in Anniston. Yeah, I think they got a little conference center over there at the old fort. That's where they built the golf course. Remember, that's where me and you went to that B class.
Yeah.
They kind of gave that part of that area to the city of Anniston, I think.
Yep, it has another use.
Yeah, that's true.
You about can't cut the fence post made of that tree.
Yeah, that and the black locust.
Oh yeah.
Black locust makes a real good fence post. It's hard as a rock. You just got to watch them thorns when you're working on it.
And I will say this though: the hedge apple does not keep spiders away.
No. So.
I think I shared it to mine too.
Hey, dog. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Sister, all right, go sit down.
Sister being worrisome tonight.
Go sit down. Lay down. Lay down.
What is it you say? She gonna worry the horns off a billy goat?
Yeah, she gonna worry the horns off a billy goat. Well, babe, I don't know how much more.
I don't have much to talk about today.
Yeah, we don't have a whole lot.
I'm cold. I want to go stand in front of a heater that's not even turned on at the moment. And
yeah, we both kind of wore out.
Head injuries. What y'all do? Hit each other in the head with them?
Yeah, when they first come off the tree, they're hard to rock.
Mm-hmm. They don't get no softer.
That's like us playing with the magnolia tree. We used to take them things and use them like hand grenades.
Hey, Mr. Goodrum.
Some guns hurt too.
Mm-hmm. The magnolia.
And them green pine cones is rough too, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
They rough. But now we didn't have a whole lot to talk about tonight, and
I need to get you, David Beasley, and Pulling on together. Y'all can talk tractors one day.
yeah, we need to have a tractor talk one night. We need to. I know a lot of folks are giving John Deere fits right now.
What's John Deere got done again?
It's a big long story. They're losing business. People going over to Case and Kubota and some other tractor, Massey Ferguson and stuff. So, John Deere, kind of way I've heard, done got too big for their britches. But but that's another story. So, also we want to be in prayer for all these folks that's been in. They got killed in these airplane crashes. I know everybody's seen that, and one happened this evening in Philadelphia.
Was it this morning or yesterday that the other one was?
That was Wednesday night. Yeah,
oh, Wednesday night. So it was Thursday morning. I was seeing it.
So y'all be in prayer for their families, and it was very sad. It's.
But you know what's really sad about it? All the people that turned to politics with it.
Yeah, that's true.
I know you probably didn't see a lot of the comments about the plane and helicopter crash, how they wish certain people were on it and that they were found faced up in the. Yep.
Oh,
yep.
I tell you what.
I mean,
there's a lot of folks
they got some problems.
Hearts, boy. I got rotten hearts. Don't wish nobody harm. Because if I don't like you and don't agree with you, I don't mean you no harm. Unless you're trying to kill me, then I'm going to do some harm back. But, Oh, okay.
I may have to look that up.
Well, I know there was some good shows on this week. I got to catch some of them. I know I got to be in a chat on a few of them.
It probably
minutes,
isn't.
So. Oh, yeah. Miss Selena is going to have Gary on tomorrow, I think it is. Yes, I think. So Miss Dunn on her channel. So y'all, Gary's going to be on there. So y'all, think it's going to be during while we're having the fire pit. But y'all go over there and support Miss Selena and support Gary. That'll be a good show tomorrow. So y'all
be safe, Katie. Be safe.
Yeah, our range done went through. So
hey, Pyro.
That's good to see you, man.
Yep.
Yeah, they grow all around here.
Cool.
They used to be prevalent around here. I don't see them as much as I used to. It's kind of like the wild plums used to be very plentiful around here. I just don't see them much more. In fact, I got to go to Miss Sandra's and get them plums.
Yep.
She's got some wild plums on her place, and she told me I could come dig them up. So I need to go get them and be getting that.
Yep.
Well, let me go over the prayer list, and we'll do a prayer, and we'll go ahead and get off here tonight. We've been on here almost an hour, and I don't want to keep just rambling about anything. So, and I know
hopefully he gets a video done for this week.
I don't know if Online Cryptid's having their beard show tonight. What?
Babe, yours ain't long enough. Quit rubbing it.
What? Oh, I could grow one now.
I know you can, but you won't.
Grow one. So.
You were growing one, and they told you looked like Santa Claus, so you shaved it off.
Well, yeah. Well, you know what they call me at work now, don't you?
No.
I ain't Cartwright no more. I ain't Councilman. I ain't Plowboy no more. I'm Pops now.
Your whole crew is young.
Yeah. Well, I'm the older. Yeah. I think all of them are in their 20s and 30s.
Wow. Hey, Ella, here's your new Pops.
Yep. Oh, me. Oh, whose birthday is it?
The one on the screen.
Oh, okay. I didn't see it. Well, happy birthday, Wanda. She's in here. Well, I have to send her a message. She's a February baby. I'll try to, Greg. I don't know. If that mine wants to curl. When it gets so long, it wants to start curling.
You know
up.
why?
Why?
Because you do this.
Yeah, that's true.
You make it curl up.
Yeah. All righty. Let's see.
Did you put the one on there that you told me not to let you forget?
You talking about PJ?
Is that who it was?
Yeah,
yes.
Yeah, okay. All right, y'all. Be in prayer for Miss Christie's family.
This a new list?
Yeah, I made a new list out.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Y'all still be in prayer for Patrick, getting over that foot surgery. I hope that's doing a lot better, Patrick. Y'all pray for Nate Bowling. I think he's doing a little better. Y'all pray for Gary Spikes, and he's having his procedure done on February 4th. So y'all be praying for Gary. Y'all keep Mr. Gene and Karen. I think they're going to get to come to the fire pit tomorrow night. So if they're doing a lot better, I hope I can take them off the list. Okay, Kim, we'll sure put you there. And you're having eye surgery on the 13th and
27th.
Okay, yeah, we're sure. Let me where'd my pen go?
Don't know.
Sister, you done stole my pen. Oh, there it is. I hope that goes well.
Phyllis's birthday is the 4th.
Okay. So we got some February babies. I'm old January baby. Old Capricorn, what they say. Let's see. Miss CD, I know she's went through her procedure the other day and I think done very well. Let's see. Of course, keep Greg. Hope your foot's doing a lot better, Greg. Miss Cynthia Johns, y'all keep Phyllis in your prayers. Mr. Mark D. I need to check on Mr. Mark D. I know he went back to work. I need to see how he's doing. Miss Lanita. Y'all keep Kumbo and Sandy. Kumbo had some doctor appointments this week, and I think had some checkups going. Y'all keep Mr. Dale. Michael X's nephew, Jeffy. Y'all keep Steven. And Steven's guy, was with us at the meet and greet that lives here in Alabama.
Miss CD got the stitches out, she said.
Okay, good. So she's doing good. If you're doing good, Miss CD, I'm going to take you off the list for right now, if that's okay.
Mark Creel will be 50.
50 years old. Boy, I wish I still back 50.
I am.
Y'all keep Mr. Barton and Letitia in your prayers. Y'all keep Bobby and her family in the prayers. She lost her mother here a while back, so y'all keep them in prayer. It's something you never really get over as your mother or your father. You just get where you can tolerate it. Y'all keep Mr. Terry, Miss Carolyn. I ain't seen Mr. Terry in here tonight.
I hadn't either.
Hope he's doing okay. I need to call and talk to him. Y'all keep Rebecca's friend Larry, who has cancer out in Oklahoma. Keep him in prayer. Mr. Jeff Townsend, LaVon and her husband Mark. Miss LaVon was on with Miss Dunn the other night. If y'all hadn't seen that, go check that out. That was a real good, very good show. I enjoyed it. I was at work and got to watch a little bit of it. So y'all go check that out if you hadn't seen it. Keep Nancy and Wendell in your prayers. We'll see Wendell tomorrow night. So.
Is Roger still on there?
Yeah, Roger's still on. David Hughes' mom and dad. David's dad had to go back and had a stent collapse this past week, and they had to put a new stent in. So y'all keep his mom and dad and David in prayer. Crystal, hadn't seen her tonight, but hope she's doing okay with her shoulder and everything and arm.
Last I checked, she had the flu too.
Oh, man, flu is going around. Hillary's daughter, Mr. Donald. And y'all keep PJ's grandson. I guess I'm gonna pronounce this right. Zephyr. And Craig Schultz's wife, Michelle Powell's father. Hope he's doing better, Michelle. And Rita Hope,
friend of mine that I went to school with.
Yeah.
Just not a good situation she's got.
And any unspoken request, of course, people in East Tennessee and Western North Carolina and California, and Ken Shivers, and also Roger. No, Roger. I think he's got surgery coming up, or they planning on
Hip
it.
replacement, isn't it?
Yeah. If I forgot anybody, y'all let me know, because I went through earlier. I knew.
Gene said take them off.
Okay. So.
Got you, Gene.
But I always pray for all of y'all anyway, even if you don't have nothing
Hip
going on.
replacement is next week for Roger.
Next week, either Wednesday or
They
Thursday.
finally got a date. That's good.
Okay. So y'all be praying for Bobby. And okay, Debbie. Yeah, that's right. I knew when I cleaned up that list, there's a few people I needed to ask about. Yeah, thank you, Robert. We need to pray for everybody all the time. Even if everybody's doing good, we need to be praying for each other.
School's closing for flu in Texas.
Yeah, that's bad.
That's bad.
That's bad. So, and of course, y'all pray for our Ella that she heals up pretty good. That way, Rebecca and her don't drive each other crazy next few weeks. Well, I did get a smile out of her. So. Hey, Catherine, good to see you tonight. Well, we'll go ahead and do a short prayer, and we'll get off here. If you got anything else you want to bring up.
No, not tonight.
When you going to start having your guest on Friday nights when I'm not around?
When I got time to schedule it.
Okay.
I got everything scheduled on paper, but I just hadn't had time to actually put it in. Okay. And then, like I said, Robin was supposed to be my first one, and then she had pretty much her world kind of crashed around her a little bit, and waiting on her to pick back up. And I need to get Misty on, but she's waiting on a goat, and
Okay.
Yep.
Well,
I'll go to the camper.
Got to get that camper out.
Yep.
Yeah, got to get that camper out. So
need to go camping.
Yeah, we do.
Oh wow!
What
low roar across the street?
What now? Interesting, Mark. You live out kind of in the country. Kind of know about where you live, but I don't know how far you live out in the country. I ain't gonna say it on the air, but I kind of know whereabouts, I guess, a little bit.
Do you know that even with all the time off I have had from work this week, I still put in 40-point-something hours?
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it, babe. I wouldn't doubt it.
Send it to me, Stacy. Send it to me. He said, yeah, there's nothing but woods across from his house, so.
Pay attention. There's reports from there in your neck of the woods. Miss Jessica Jones comes down in that way looking around, so I think she's got some pretty good leads of some stuff down in that neck of the woods.
Jeff Yarrington said, let him know. Should I let him know when I need a sleeping guest?
Yeah, anytime. He's waiting on the chickens.
You hear what I said?
Yeah.
Should I let him know when I need a sleeping guest?
That's where he heard the big owl one night.
Now, seriously, I want to talk dairy with you on here.
Uh,
Cows.
yeah, he talking about the other night when I fell asleep during their show.
Oh yeah,
Remember I
yeah.
was sitting here and
You slept instead of them.
yeah, I traded spots for Jeff that night. I fell on out, but I had a good excuse. I was up all night the night before. Oh man, because that was that night. You know, I didn't go to sleep till 3 a.m. in the morning, so
Spotted him pulling in your driveway.
only made one low, deep call. It one of these days, Mark and he come over and visit you, and we look around your neck of the woods. Since Rebecca's a Georgia mite too, and I don't mean Georgia mite in the ugly way. It's just what us Alabama folk call Georgia folks. But and that come from when I worked at the marble quarries, because we had all the guys come over from Georgia all the time. But anyway, I need to come over one of these days, meet up with you, and we go ride some places. Because I would love to learn a little bit about West Georgia more. I was telling Rebecca the other day when we went up to Rome. When was that? Sunday we went to Rome. Told her that place that she used to go a lot when she was young. I'd like to go in there and look around.
Oh, Treat Mountain?
Yeah, I'd like to go look in that area, which is between Cedar Town and Tallapoosa. And if you get to looking on the map, that is a woody place through there on the Alabama-Georgia line. There ain't nothing in there but a bunch of dirt roads, what I could tell, looking at.
Glad you made it back, Levon.
Looking at that area. And I know down there toward where you at, Mark, you get down in there some places.
He said just let him know he'd like that.
Yeah, I'd like to come over and I know y'all still got some dirt roads left in there somewhere. I know Atlanta's coming towards y'all, but maybe there'll be some dirt roads left for a little while. So, but yeah, I'd like to look at West Georgia more.
All righty, we'll look forward to you being here, Miss
Glad
Birdie.
y'all coming, Miss Burton. Be glad you come. It'll be, I think tomorrow night the low is about 45, so
it'd be nice.
Be a good night, We'll be over at Blue Ridge. Okay.
Oh no.
Yeah, I hate
to stay home when you're on call.
I used to hate when I was on call. I used to have to take
it
once a month. Lord of mercy, I'm glad I got away from that mess.
Oh, I love Douglasville.
Yep. I was almost in Atlanta though.
Yeah, it used to be smaller. I remember when Douglasville was smaller.
That's almost Atlanta. Oh me. Hey, tell them what is running around right there around Atlanta. The Chattahoochee River's coming through the middle of that. And there's still little patches of woods everywhere through there. So there's no telling what is running around over around Atlanta. I know there's one place over there they tell you don't go because of the vampire people.
Yeah.
Over in some kind of industrial area. They got a vampire club over there.
I don't know about that now.
No, there's some people talk about that.
I know. When I say that, I don't mean that it's not there. I'm saying I don't know if I want to see that.
Yeah. They say it's there. So they say there's a whole community of them.
Hey, Lanita.
So I don't know exactly where it's at. I know it's in industrial
Well, I don't want to know exactly where it's at.
Well, I do. That way I don't show up in there.
We won't be going in an industrial section. I can pretty much guarantee that. All right. Well, let's say this prayer and let me turn this heater on and go stand in front of it.
You're getting bossy, ain't you?
Yeah.
They ain't as bad cold as they usually are. They usually like a block of ice.
They feel like a block of ice to me right now.
Well, turn the heater on.
Well, send it
All right, you getting bossy.
Happy wife, happy house.
I'm pretty sure it's happy wife, happy life.
Whatever.
I can dish it out too, though.
I know. Let's just do this.
Oh, did I see Misty come here?
You
Misty?
did.
Hey, Misty.
She's cooking dinner.
Hey, that sounds good. All right, y'all. Let's say a prayer and we'll get off here. Got to have a little cutting up. You got to cut up.
Absolutely.
Got to cut up. Lord, thank you for letting us all come together tonight just to fellowship and cut up and talk and just have a good time. And it ain't always about Bigfoot and paranormal and all this other stuff. It's about people. It's about just talking about life, whatever's going on, and just fellowshipping together. Lord, thank you for everything you've done for us this week and will do for us. And thank you for your love and peace and hope, mercy. Thank you, Lord, for your Son and everything he done for us, Lord, and the Holy Spirit. And Lord, pray for all these people that's on this list and the ones that's not on this list, Lord. And whatever their problems be, you be with them, Lord. And if it be thy will, you heal them, or be with them if it be thy will, Lord. Be with us till we see everybody next week. And thank you, Lord, for everything. In Jesus' name, amen. All right. Hey, Miss Lanita. I will get with you pretty soon, Mark, because you're not that far away from me. I'm be over about an hour and a half. So I'd like to learn a little more about that area over in there. Now, I got guys I work with that live in Randolph County. What is it? What?
HVAC and propane tech. How long have we looked for somebody to run a propane line and hook it up to that tank?
Well, I
And
don't know if Greg,
staring us in the face.
Greg want to drive all the way down here just to do that, babe.
All of them are going to have to drive that far. Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, he'd probably do it, but now he's going to have to get somebody heavy got to crawl up under the house. All right. That's up to him if he wants to come down here that far.
I was giving you a name to call. That's all. See what he charges. All that good stuff.
Yeah.
Heard a Sasquatch sneeze. No, I have not. That's interesting.
I have heard one cough before, though. He started off like an owl, and he got choked up, and then he changed it over to a cough, and that's how we knew it wasn't an owl, because he started off as an owl, and then he went to coughing. And right after he went to coughing, we heard tree limbs breaking, and we heard something else. It sounded like it was fussing at him for giving them away, I guess. I guess he was getting chewed out. And it got deathly quiet in there. And then 30 minutes later is when we got the TX roar at us that vibrated off of us, and we didn't know which way to go. We didn't know to leave or stay, or we ended up staying about 30 more minutes. And that's when we said, it's time to get out of here, because that was not a nice roar. So, Yeah, that night he started off perfect owl call, and then I guess he got choked up. Matt Son went to coughing, and it got interesting there for a few minutes. So I've heard the snore.
I'm sure it was Bigfoot snore.
I've heard the snore too on the telephone.
You sure it's a Bigfoot
Jeff, you still
snore?
there, man? Jeff? All right, brother. I'll talk with you later. You sleep good. Oh, about 2 hours later. Hey, I think I fell asleep. Text me. I was at work. Yeah, I think so.
You think?
Oh, man. I don't think I've ever fell asleep on the phone. I don't think.
I passed out on
You've
the phone.
dozed off.
Huh?
You've dozed off.
On the phone?
I have. Okay.
In a conversation? Wow.
Oh, man. And what's Pyro saying about the caller has spoken? Don't forget the honey buns.
Yeah.
Oh, man. All right, y'all. Y'all remember about Mr. Gary gonna be on with
Honey buns are currency.
Miss
Yep.
Dunn tomorrow night.
Apple fritters here.
And y'all go support everybody else we support. Y'all know who it is. Woodwalkers.
Every
Miss
channel they put in
V
the
and,
list.
Chris over, and Chris had a good person on this week too, and Roger did. So Chris is fixing to get kicked off on his Monster Hunter podcast he's on do. So y'all get ready to support him on that. I think he's on be getting out visiting some folks. So hopefully later on start having some good stuff. Well, he's already got good stuff, but what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying. So, and anything else, babe? All right. Well, we love y'all. Y'all have a good rest of the weekend. Hope it's safe. Hope you get feeling better, and hope you can get out and enjoy outside since it's warmed up finally. And just take care of each other, check on each other, and love one another.
Be nice to each other.
Yeah, and try to get along best you can. Well, if nothing don't happen, Rebecca, I'll have to work next Friday night, so
It'll be me.
So to be her, maybe she'll have her guest lined up for next week, and if y'all can make
Might be open mic night. We'll see.
If you decide you want to come to Fire Pit tomorrow night, and message me and let me know you're coming. I'll give you my address, and so come on and enjoy sitting with us for a spell. We're not that far away from a lot of people, so kind of here in Central Alabama, pretty easy to get to. Major highways coming to us from every direction, so pretty easy going. So, all right, we love y'all.
I got you, Phyllis. I got you.
We love y'all, and y'all have a good rest of the week, and we'll see y'all. She'll see you next Friday if everything goes good. Hopefully I'll have something for you maybe in the next week or two on video. So we'll see y'all later.
All right.
Yep.
Bye, guys.
I will see y'all later. Love y'all. Y'all be in prayer for Christy's family.